Grace and regrets collide. Learned a lot before I ever learned to cry. My Bible was a blade, my prayer was a thread. I was running from hell with a heart full of debt.
Mama told me, boy, you got angels watching, but all I saw was the devil when the corners was popping. I played God in the dark with a grip full of sin till I lost everything just to breathe again.
Grace in the gutter, love in the dirt. He found me face down, covered in hurt. I ain't clean, but I'm claimed by the King. He don't need gold, he crowns the broken things.
They say mercy's for the meek. Well, I was raging skin, burning bridges like they never mattered again. But in the silence I heard his name, and it echoed louder than my shame.
I remember that night, I was drunk off pain. Tried to bleed it out, but the blood still stained. He didn't flinch when he saw my scars. He just reached down deeper than the dark.
Some folks found God in a church with lights. I found him in the rain under flickering signs. He ain't scared of mess, he walks right in, puts his hands in the dirt just to lift you again.
Feels like heaven, feels heaven, arriving in the middle of a trap beat, cinematic, holy and raw.
Now I walk with a limp and a line inside. Still hear the whispers, but the truth is my guide. Used to write suicide notes in my head. Now I write songs for the ones hanging by a thread.
Yeah, tell the one still gripping the night. He sees you even when you're out of sight. He don't need perfect, he needs your heart. He breaks you free, then sets you apart.
Grace in the gutter, hope in the haze. He turned my dead end life to a stage of praise. I ain't clean, but I'm claimed by the King. He don't need gold, he crowns the broken things.
If you knew what I did, you might back away. But he ran to me with open arms anyway. Called me son when the streets said thief. Gave me peace when my name meant grief.
Now I testify raw with tears and truth. This mic ain't mine, it's a booth for proof that heaven ain't far. It's just one cry out and the gutter can bloom when the King steps down. Grace in the gutter, blood on the floor. He kicked down hell just to open my door. I ain't worthy, but still I sing. He don't need gold, he crowns the broken things.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest. He sees you, even in the gutter.
Feels like heaven, arriving in the middle of a trap beat, cinematic, holy and raw. Feels like heaven, arriving in the middle of a trap beat, cinematic, holy and raw. It's like funeral toll, arriving without middle line, track beat, cinderella, Connie.
Yeah, I still hear the echoes of my old street cries. Praying for a sign through them broken street lights. Had nothing but a blunt and a bottle of rage. Wrote my story on the wall like a caged up page.
But he found me on the curb where the shadows slept. Now with the crown, now with the blood he wept. I ain't who I was, but the scars still sing. They remind me where he met me, not where I've been.
Grace in the gutter, truth in the flame. He stood in the fire and called out my name. I ain't clean, but I'm loved like a king. He don't need thrones, he walks with suffering.
He switched, arriving in the middle of track beat, so permit army.
I was halfway gone, with a heart full of smoke. Living every day like a suicide note. But his voice cut through like a blade of light. Said you ain't trash, you're my child, you're my fight. So now I spit verses like prayers on fire. This mic is a pulpit. From the ash and the wire, I seen killers cry and addicts healed. His love don't flinch, it floods what's sealed.
He ain't looking for actors or saints in disguise. He's looking for the ones who don't know how to rise. If you got nothing left, that's where he starts. With ashes in hands and a funeral heart.
Yo, if I'm honest, I still feel the war. Every step forward got pain in the floor. But he don't promise ease, he just walks beside. With nail-scarred love and no need to hide.
Tell the jailbird, the junkie, the shamed and lost. He already paid it, you ain't gotta cover the cost. He bled for the bitter, broke bread with the bruised. And he'll lift you too, even when you can't move.
Grace in the gutter, light through the cracks. He ain't never turned his wounded back. I ain't clean, but I'm loved like a king. He don't need gold, he crowns the broken things. When I had no hope, just a fist in fear, he whispered I'm still here. Even here I ain't perfect, but I'm free in the fight. And there's glory in the mud when he brings the light.
So I scream for the fallen, the hurt, the raw. He's close to the shattered, not above the law. This ain't just bars, it's a bloodline truth. He crowns the lowest and makes all things new.
Grace in the gutter, crown in the flame. He gave me life when the world gave shame. I ain't worthy, but still I sing. He don't need gold, he crowns the broken things. For the ones who thought it was over, he ain't done. There's grace, even here.